Hi, I'm just going to push the live on my Instagram so that I'm going live on Instagram as well. Um, yeah. Hello, it's Thursday night again. I can't believe how quickly the weeks are going. I've not got a title for this week because nobody's given me one. So I'm just going to talk a little bit about what's been going on this week, do a bit of a catch up. If there's anything that you want me to cover on this, then please just give me a title and let me know, because I do like to give you what you want as listeners. So yeah, what we're going to be doing in the membership straight after this, because just straight after this I do a workshop with my members in the membership. Hi, there's people waving at me. I'm going to send waves back again. Is a bit about self-care, and we've covered the usual topics about self-care, making sure that you get enough sleep, making sure that you're eating the right things, making sure that you're taking enough fluid, as in, drinking water, exercise, all those sorts of stuff. But I'm going to be talking a little bit more about other sorts of things. One of the things that I've noticed with the members that we had a bit of a laugh at, because we meet on a Thursday night and a Sunday, so we meet twice a week, was how hard they are on themselves. If they set a goal and they maybe reach that goal 6 days out of 7 and they don't manage to do it on 1 day out of the week, how hard they are on themselves for that one time that they didn't do it. Or if they're saying that they're going to walk 5k every day and they don't manage 5k every single day, then it's like they didn't achieve a goal because they didn't do what they set out to do, and they kind of cancel out all the good stuff that they've done. So we're going to do a bit of a discussion around, what's that about? Why do we do that? But I thought I'd start off by doing a bit of a grounding technique with them. So I've got my grounding script here. One of the things that I've done recently, I think I touched on it last week, is I went and redid my Reiki, which I love Reiki. And at the beginning of every Reiki session that we do a grounding technique. Probably takes 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes, but it could be an hour because I just lose the sense of all time and everything. But it just puts you in the right frame of mind. And one of the things with Reiki that is really powerful for me, and I really connect with it, is intent. There are certain hand positions that you use when you're practicing Reiki, whether that's doing it on yourself, which is the reason why I've gone back to it, so that I can give myself Reiki, or whether you're practicing it on a client. There are certain hand movements that you do, but it doesn't really matter whether you get them right, whether you do them all the same. Hi Tam, well done for being here. We're in the membership after this at 7:30. I've just literally sent a message out about it. It's using the usual link, just so that you know about that as well. But yeah, it's about the intent behind the Reiki session, which to me is really powerful. So it's the same kind of thing with self-care. It's about having a positive intent about it and not beating ourselves up if we don't actually reach the top of the mountain. If we don't reach the summit but we've got halfway up, then we've done okay, we've done a good job, and we don't need to beat ourselves up over it. So yeah, I just wanted to touch on that. That's one of the things. But if there's any titles that you want me to cover on these, they're only sort of 5 or 10 minutes every Thursday. I just like to touch base and connect with everybody. So yeah, give me a topic for next week. You can message underneath this, you can comment underneath this, and I'll come up with something. Might even do some slides and do a bit more professional if that's what you want to do. The other thing, on Saturday, I've touched on this as well, I've given you little snippets about this. We're doing our first dummy run of our equine guided therapy, me and my bestie friend in Stafford, which I'm really looking forward to. So I've been doing lots of planning and preparation for that, about how we can connect with the herd and how to use that in a therapy session, because being around horses it does impact on people. They do react and respond to us, not necessarily what we're saying or what we're doing, but more the energy that we're giving out. They're really good at picking up on our energy. And that's something else that I've been, toying with quite a bit this week, is the energy that we give out to people, whether that's positive or negative. And not only that, what we do with ourselves as well. Is our energy towards ourselves positive and negative? Being kinder to ourselves. It's all linked into self-care. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I had some photos done this week as well. You might have seen one. I've changed my profile picture, but I think there's about 25 different pictures that I've had done, so I'll be posting some of them up. Because I don't look anything like my old profile pictures where I've got long blonde hair. It's growing back now. Hopefully I can have it cut and we'll start to get a bit of a style in it, but I've no idea what it's doing at the moment. But we're just running with it. It's still pretty cold and it's bloody freezing out there. We had snow today. Not sure what that's about, but never mind. So I shall leave you there on this Thursday evening. Wrap up warm. Don't go out unless you have to do, and just have a think about the energy that you give out and how you talk to yourself, and whether you're being kind to yourself and practicing self-care, and how you do that. Can you tell me a grounding technique, please? Yes, it's about being in the here and now and giving yourself permission to just let everything go for a period of time. There's lots of things that you can get online free. It's kind of like a meditation, really, when you're grounding yourself. And again, setting an intention, looking at what it is that you want to achieve in the day, and being honest and open with yourself about where you actually are. Connect with where your thoughts are at the moment and be honest with yourself about that, Ginty. And then, where you want to be. And it's kind of like having a dialogue with yourself, but just grounding yourself in as much as being in the here and now, not thinking about what's just happened, not thinking about what you've got to do, just being in the moment and doing a bit of a body scan, whether you start from your head and go down to your feet, or whether you start from your feet and you go up to your head. But just notice where you've got any tension in your body, and notice the tension and then let go of the tension. Whether you can do that, things work differently for us. Some people, I'm a really visual person, so I visually see the energy, or whether I've got a blockage somewhere. If I've got a pain in my neck, I might see that visually as opposed to just feel it. So it's about understanding what works for you. And once you've got a process, once you've kind of done it a couple of times, it becomes a lot easier, and you can actually do this wherever you are, as many times in the day that you want to. If you're waiting in a queue for a bus, nobody needs to know the thought process that you're going on. It is, okay to close your eyes, but it's also okay to keep your eyes open and just focus on something in the distance, but have like a dialogue running through. If you go on Google, you'll be able to download a grounding technique, like a write-up of it. You can download them easy peasy, anything like that. But just get used to saying it to yourself. Set an intention for what you want the day to be like, and let go of anything that's gone before, and don't plan too far ahead. Just be in the here and now. Have a go and let me know how it works. If you want me to do a grounding technique next week for you, I'm quite happy to do that. We can spend 5 minutes doing a grounding technique on the live next week. Just message me and let me know, or comment in the post underneath here, and turn up next week and see. Okie dokie, I shall see you all very soon. Have a wonderful week. If you need me in the meantime, I've messed up my thing again. If you need me in the meantime, just send me a message and I will get back to you. Other than that, speak to you all very soon. Thank you. Ended up in hospital Saturday. Oh no, thought I was having a heart attack. Heart was 149. Ended up a panic attack, worst one ever. Doc said propranolol, been taking 5 milligrams. So I hope it's been working. Yes, there's so many people that do feel like it's a heart attack when it's actually a panic attack. Even more reason to do grounding techniques, meditation, all those sort of things. Have a look online, Ginty. You can download things. There's loads of things that you can listen to on YouTube. I do Reiki on myself pretty much every night now. It just calms me down, and I just download. There's 10-minute dingly bells or rainforest music or whatever it is that you want to do. And it's just keep bringing your thoughts back to the here and now, checking in with yourself, checking in, doing a body scan and seeing where you are, and notice your breathing. But give it a go and let us know how you get on. Okie dokie, I'll speak to you all very soon. Take care.